Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Themis Moore, and I'm here with another Fragments Before Flight reading for whenever this message finds you. It was meant for you. These Fragments Before Flight readings are all about us exploring those emotional triggers, those behaviors, or those repeated patterns that show up for us that can create blockages or limitations, and get in the way of us moving along towards that desired path of alignment that we seek. So when we explore these energies are mostly about how we get in alignment. They're not about how we deal with someone else. These energies show up for us to deal with them from within for our own, highest good. So today, my butterflies, the energy that we have out here within the shadow work deck, we have the energy of emotionally detached. This energy says, are you protecting yourself from unwanted drama or stress? This energy is saying, feel positive emotions within yourself. To feel emotions is to live freely. And we have this energy being accompanied with the energy of awakening. That's that, judgment energy pretty much. That energy of rebirth, hearing that inner calling, that new phase energy. So just right out the back, when I pulled these cards out, they showed up for me, I was like, "Oh, this is just this is continuing the story." And if you notice, that's what tarot cards do. They tell us a story. The way that they're lined up is designed and everything. It's a story of a journey. So this is us continuing on that journey because we had this energy of being unbothered. We had this energy of being antisocial in previous readings this week. So now we have this energy of emotionally detached showing up. So this energy in this particular reading, my butterflies, this energy is about us stepping into a moment of deep emotional realization with this awakening energy being here. Because the shadow work card, emotionally detached, that is energy that's showing us that we may have been shutting down. We may have been withdrawing or disconnecting. And it isn't coming from a place that where we don't care. It's because we've been protecting ourselves from any unwanted drama, pressure, you know, any over emotional overstimulation. We may not want to have to deal with any of that energy. So this detachment has been a survival mechanism for us, so to say. It's not a true reflection of our hearts. But now, with this clarifying energy of awakening being out here, this come through for us as a powerful shift. This comes in as that forward movement, that 81's energy. This is us truly waking up to what we truly feel. Our collective, we are being guided out of being emotionally numb and into having the emotional awareness that we saw earlier in the weekend at King of Cups energy. We're starting to actually feel what we've been avoiding. We're starting to recognize those emotions that lie beneath the surface. We're starting to understand that feeling is not weakness, but it is indeed freedom. And with all that comes the realization that shutting down has been costing us connections, clarity, and deeper joy that we all desire to have. So this awakening is gentle for us, but it's undeniable. The message for us, my collective, is we protected ourselves long enough. Now it's time for us to let our heart thaw out. Our awakening, this a moment of inner truth, this rebirth period. This is calling us back to our own emotions. And it's not with the intention to overwhelm us. Yeah, like this call. But it's not with the intention to overwhelm us. But it's with the intention to, liberate us, make space. So, my butterflies, I'm feeling like what this is saying to us is that feeling is living. We get to live when we feel. That emotional openness is us returning to our full, authentic, whole self. This is affirming for us that vulnerability is not a threat, it's an opportunity for expansion. Because awakening, that energy requires us stepping into honesty with our own and whole heart. So, my collective, it's safe. It's finally safe for us to stop protecting ourselves, for us to stop recycling, what's already happened to us. We're in a moment, in an energy of rebirth. We can listen to our inner calling that may be guiding us towards that emotional fulfillment that we have been working hard to find or to align with. We can finally start to trust that behind all that effort we put in, now we can trust the process. Because as I always like to say, if you didn't put in no work, ain't no sense in trusting the process because there was no process made. With no progress, so where's the process coming from? My collective, I hope that we're all ready to stand in this energy, ready to take flight on releasing any energies of emotional detachment. We can know that the work we put in to protect ourselves from harm, we've done that. And with that King of Cups energy that showed us for us, earlier in the week in the readings, we can trust in the emotional balance. Because sometimes, we have to, be patient. And, we've been going through pauses and things like that, divine pauses, as I like to call them. We've been going through divine pauses and allowing spirit to get things in alignment for us to maneuver things behind the scenes that we don't have any control over. We've been in that energy. So whatever needs to be maneuvered or illuminated, we can trust that with this energy of awakening, with this energy of a new phase, with this energy of rebirth, we don't have to stand in the energy of emotional detachment any longer. If you all have appreciated these messages, my butterflies, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, it's an honor and a privilege and truly a pleasure to bring these messages to you. Thank you for listening in to this work. Let's put in this work, my butterflies. And until next time, you all have a blessed, love, and safe rest of your day.